So welcome back to this morning's spiritual jolt. I'm kind of surprised you're here. I mentioned yesterday that we're going to have another conversation about humility, and I fully expected no one to return after that. I wouldn't, no, just kidding. But anyways, this is an important point because humility is not native to our system. It is not something that is in us naturally. It is really by the ministry of the Holy Spirit and by the ministry of God that we learn to walk in this, because we learn in our world so young that we ought to protect and build ourselves, to build our image, to build our strength, and to take control over others. That we are actually it's very hard for us. We actually naturally default to a proud setting, pride as the fundamental attitude to things, and God forbid that would be our entire lives. So humility is really a huge key for a healthy walk in Christ, and I just want to set up a contrast today for that. So follow me in the simple thought in 1 Peter 5:5. Likewise, you younger, and this kind of harks back to 1 Corinthians 16 that we read a few days ago. Likewise, you younger, submit yourselves unto the elder. This is talking about submission again to another believer who has more experience, more wisdom. So, yea, all of you be subject one to another. So this is talking about every believer being a servant, lifting up others, desiring to follow another believer, every believer as they are following Christ, and be clothed with humility. For God resists the proud and gives grace to the humble. Wow, that's powerful. So what are you saying? Are you saying, and we mentioned earlier that God is a humble person. We see that God is a humble person. Yeah, because there are three persons. So God is a humble person, and how can I walk with Him if I am proud? How can we, Amos 3:3, agree unless, walk together unless we be agreed? It's not possible for us to understand each other and to fellowship. That's not possible. But what does that mean? So God resists the proud, what gives grace to the humble. So does God refuse grace to the proud? And the answer is, and a little while ago we talked about the table of grace, and that was kind of a series with us here in this morning discussions of ours, and I'm not going to go back there. But the point is, God can offer me all His grace, all He wants, all day long. But if I am proud, I'm just going to look at it and it's just going to smell bad. It's going to look bad, and I'm going to be like, oh, what? You think I'm a pauper? You think I'm a beggar? I need this? What are you talking about? I don't need this. I have something else. I have merit. And Romans 4:4. Now to him that works, that labors, that toils, that strives, I'm putting those words in there, is the reward not reckoned of grace but of debt. So the point is, God can try to give me all His grace, but it's in vain. Why would He waste His grace on me when I am proud? Then He says, okay, so here's your payment. This is what you want. Here is your payment, whatever it is. And I hope you'll be happy with that, because you can't walk with me, because we cannot fellowship with each other. I wanna, but you're just not willing. You're just not interested in who I am. You just want to go after your own head. So this is why humility is such a key for a healthy Christian walk in all of our lives. Yeah, this is a great theme, a very challenging one. But God bless your heart and thoughts with the Lord as you walk through the weekend.